Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Remember, dear ones, you have to do salam properly. Generally, we don't care because we don't know what the meaning is of salam. Salam means we want a very, very peaceful life for you. Assalamu alaikum. May you have a very peaceful life. Peace and tranquility. And if you change the pronunciation in Arabic language, the meaning change. So be careful. Say Assalamu alaikum. And in the answer, you should say Wa alaikum assalam. If someone says Assalamu alaikum, naturally you would want to give him something better. If someone gives you some present, you definitely would want to give him a better present than him. So, like this dua, Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you, or may you have the peaceful life. Now, in the answer, you're adding little more. You're saying, Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi. Peace be upon you, and His rahmat be also upon you. Rahmat is every good thing that one can think of. That is rahmat. Every good thing is called rahmat. Now, listen to, you are learning more about the Arabic alphabet. As I said, in Arabic alphabet, there are 29 letters. In this, there are certain letters that are little difficult to say. They are difficult to say because we don't know them. Once you learn them, they become very easy. For instance, if you don't know how to swim, it is very difficult to swim. If you don't know how to ride a bicycle, in a bicycle there are only two wheels. Bicycle means two wheels. So, a cycle with two wheels, you have to learn the balance. The balance learning portion is very difficult. But once you learn it, then you don't even think about it and you write very easily. Likewise, unless you learn a letter properly, which is rather more easier than learning a bicycle. So, it is difficult because you have not learned from the very beginning. No one taught you how to produce it. And that's the reason why this is difficult for you. Now you are learning the proper method of producing those letters. So, there are certain sounds of some letters that are a little difficult because we don't know. So today we will learn how to produce those letters that are little difficult, right? So now I'm focusing the camera on the letters. Now, as I said, there are certain letters that are little difficult to be pronounced because we don't know the pronunciation. For instance, I have compared them. All the letters that are underlined are little difficult to pronounce. See here, Ain, Toe, The, Sod, He, Qaf, Dal, Zod, Zoe. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Only 9 letters are little difficult to pronounce. If you concentrate more upon this, then all the other letters are very, very simple to be pronounced. Even a small child who starts learning can pronounce them easily. So let us have the comparison. I have given these because we people pronounce these three letters, this set of these three letters, with only one pronunciation, and we generally take a sound for ain also. In the next set, these two letters are pronounced with the same sound using the sound because this is rather easy. We don't say to. And taking the set of these three letters, people pronounce it as sa, like sin, zabar, sa. And the set of these two letters, they are underlined here, see. Ha, everybody pronounce, most of the people pronounce ha even to ha. And commonly, this is also a set of two letters where they pronounce it as kha even to qa. The same way, the last set of four letters, they are also generally pronounced alike, like they use the sound of z instead of the, wo, zo. So anyway, now coming to learn the difficult letters. Compare them. When you compare them, then you learn them. Alif zabar a. Ain zabar a. This is coming from the bottom of your throat, from where the neck starts. You have to swallow that portion of the last part and you have to produce it. A. And now Hamza and Alif have the same pronunciation. A and a. Alif zabar a, Hamza zabar a. Now let us repeat after me. Alif zabar a. Ain zabar a. Hamza zabar a. 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 Now the next set. Te zabar ta. Toe zabar to. To. Little thick sound. To. To. Ta. To. Ta. To. Now the next set. Se zabar sa. Sin zabar sa. Sod zabar so. Now when you produce this particular sound, you have got to hold out your tongue, the tip of the tongue, outside in the middle of your upper teeth and lower teeth. You have to bring out slightly out and produce it. In the next set, I'll show my face and I'll practically tell you how to do it. Now you're listening to it and repeating after me. The zabar, the. Hold out your tongue a little bit outside and produce. Gently, slightly. The. Sin zabar, sa. You're touching your tongue to the upper front palate. Sa. Sin zabar, sa. Now coming to the next letter, that is sod. It is already thickly pronounced. Sod. Even when you say sod, the sound is thick. Sod zabar, so. Coming to the next set. Ha and ha. H is pronounced not from your throat, but from your chest, directly from your chest to the mouth. Ha, he zabar, ha. When you say he, you produce it directly from your chest to your mouth. Ha, he zabar, ha. You produce it from your bottom of your throat, where the neck is starting, and you have to little swell up and say, swell up that portion and say ha zabar ha. Repeat after me. He zabar ha, ha zabar ha. Now the next set. Kh and qa. Both these letters, whenever zabar comes upon, they will always be pronounced thick sound. Kha zabar kha. You shouldn't say kha zabar kha, not kha. Kha. Qaf zabar qa. You should not say qaf zabar qa. Generally people say kha, qa. No, that's wrong. Kha and qa. Repeat after me. Kha zabar kha. Qaf zabar qa. Now the next and the last set of letters. Dal zabar dha. The same way as you produce tha by holding your tongue in the middle of your teeth and bringing it little bit out and produce it slightly and gently. The, zal zabar the, ze zabar za. Here you are putting your tongue inside but touching the upper palate and producing it. Ze zabar za. Lord. This is little difficult, and you have to understand the way that is produced, how you should produce it. You should see the articulation from where it is produced and how it is produced. Then it is very easy. Now, when you want to say Lord, you have got to turn your tongue, side of your tongue, left side of your tongue, and turn it and try to touch it to the upper molars and produce the sound from side, left side, and you have to touch the tongue, the tip of the tongue to the front palate, and you have to stop that and you have to produce it from the side. Lord zabar, lo. Now, zoe. In zoe, you are touching your tongue to the front palate and producing it from two sides of your mouth. And this is also should be pronounced thickly. It should be said zoe zabar zo. Zoe zabar zo. In this, what are you doing? Touching your tip of the tongue to the front palate and saying it thickly. Alright? Repeat after me. Zal zabar za. Ze zabar za. Lord zabar lo. Zoe zabar zo. So that's all for today, and see you again with the next lesson. Till then, Allah Hafiz, have a nice day, and ma'as salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.